we're going to look at common factors and the greatest common factor. The first time we do it, we're going to work it out kind of the long way so that we make sure we understand. And then I'm going to show you the shortcut way that we can work it out. Okay, first we need to work out the pairs of factors. That is two numbers that multiplied make each number. So what are the pairs of factors for 10? Well, we always want to start with 1 and then work our way up. We want to be kind of systematic about it, okay? It'll pay off in the end, I promise. 1 times 10, and then 2 goes in, so 2 times 5. And then 3, 4, and we're at 5. So nothing else will go into 10. How about 15? We've got 1 times 15. Does 2 go in? No, it's not even. But we do have 3, so 3 times 5. 4, no, 5. Well, we're already at 5, and we know that's 5 times 3, so there's not going to be anything else that goes into 15. Okay, so we've got our pairs of factors listed. Now we're going to just write down our factors separated with commas. So we're going to take these numbers and go from smallest to biggest and just put a comma between. So 1, 2, 5, 10. Okay, we've got 1, 3, 5, and 15. Okay, so our common factors here, well, 1 is always going to be a common factor, so I don't usually list it because it's going to be a factor of everything. What else do they have in common? Well, they have a 5, so let's put, I didn't need to have a line there, did I? A 5, and I don't have anything else to compete with it. So when I go to find my greatest common factor, that's it. There's my GCF. Okay, so we have a list of common factors and we want to find the biggest one. In this case, it's just 5. All right, so let's see if we can do this a little bit shorter because this is kind of like cumbersome, right? It's a lot of work. So what I'm going to think about is what numbers multiplied make 12, and I'm going to write them down with a comma in between. So 12, we've got 1 and 12, right? Then we have 2 and 6, and we have 3 and 4. 18, we've got 1 and 18. We have 2 and 9. We have 3 and 6. 4, 5, 6. Well, I'm back at 6 and I already have it there. Okay, so now I'm going to look at my list and see what do they have in common besides 1, right? 12 and 18, no, 2. They both have a 2. 6, oh, we've got 6s in common. Then we have 3s in common. Okay, and now I want my GCF. So if I wanted to, I could just work from there, or I could say, all right, my common factors are 2, 3, and 6. And now I'm going to find my greatest common factor, which is the biggest number in that list, and that's 6. All right, let's do it for a 9 and 21. 9 is 1 times 9, and then we have 3 times 3. I don't need to write 3 twice. I could just write it once. 4, 5, 6, nothing else is going to go in to 9. Let's see, 21. 1 times 21. 2 doesn't go in. 3 times 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I'm back at 7, so we know it's 7 times 3. So we're going to already have everything in our list here. Okay, so let's write out what they have in common. What do they have besides 1? Let's do 3. That's the only one. So that was an easy one, right? That's our, I should have put this GCF. Okay, so our GCF is just the biggest factor that both numbers have in common.